Would you believe me if I told you Nevada isn't all flat and desert? We're about to explore some of that today. In the Run for the Hills 4,200-mile motorcycle adventure to the Black Hills of South Dakota and back. Day 2 begins heading east from Sparks, Nevada on I-80 to Elko, then to the incredible Lamoille Canyon, and back to Elko for the evening. Starting out on I-80, I followed a river for a while, and then started thinking about some details for the day's ride.
Yeah, Winnemucca is probably a good place to get gas. There's a business loop, but I'm not seeing. Ah, okay. Just up here on the left. Stopped off at Conoco here to stretch my legs and take a little break. I'm gonna try. Been on the road about an hour and a half. I'm gonna try and take breaks between an hour and an hour and a half. That's a little bit more frequent than most people would, but hey, I'm old, I'm sore, it hurts. And hey, 10-15 minutes, that'll help. So, know your limits, don't push yourself. Enjoy the ride. Back on the road, I-8. Getting a little closer to those mountains that were in the distance. I ditched the liner. Went with the lighter gloves. I figure it's only going to be getting a little bit warmer. Not too warm today, actually. In August, in Nevada. Go figure. Not expecting weather to be quite this cold. I was expecting some cold weather, so it's not like I'm entirely unprepared. You can tell what I was expecting to see the most of, being that I bought a new set of mesh gear. So I've altered my lunch plans. Gonna stop in Winnemucca. And at this exit, there conveniently is a Love's. And if you watch the Southwestern Safari, you know I love Love's. Says, let's eat. Sounds like the plan. I agree. Hello, love. I have missed you. When you're traveling, all you need is Love's. Cheapest gas yet on this trip so far. Love loves me. Looks like I got a fairgrounds here. Stopped off at a rest stop here. Stretched my legs. I'm actually not that far from Elko, but my hip's really killing me. I needed to get off for a few minutes. Another biker pulled up named Larry, and we chatted for like 10-15 minutes. The dude's nuts. I think he's a little bit younger than me, but he's been riding 50 years or so, he said, since 70, 71. And he was on an Electroglide. Left at like 7:30 this morning from Susanville. He's going all the way to Ogden, Utah in one day. That's a lot of miles. Probably all pretty much major highway and stuff. But when you need to clock some miles, I tell you, nothing beats the old super slab like, I've been on today. You see these towns for these signs for towns that are really small, right? I think that's Emigrant, which is mostly just a maintenance station. And it's just no services. That's not really a town. You give it a name. Okay, whatever works for you. Well, what do we have here? Tunnels! Not too big. We are pulling into Elko.
Almost 4 miles to my hotel. Good. And I stayed on the interstate for another
3 miles. Love how the speed limit here is 45. You know, there's a big fence on one side, absolutely nothing on the right. Should be 55. So I am heading to Lamoille Canyon. It looks like it's somewhere in those mountains there. Some low-hanging clouds. I don't think there's any rain. Nice looking little mountain range though. At the moment I'm 15 miles out of Elko. Really not that far. Once I get in the canyon and stuff, I'll probably stop at least once. Take some pictures and all that stuff, because hey, I'd do that if I wasn't even doing YouTube. But since you folks are counting on me, I better do more than just one stupid selfie in front of rocky cliff or something. You know, with that duck face look, yeah. Maybe flash a couple gang signs.
National Forest, Scenic Byway. Experience the Ruby Mountains, which apparently it snowed in last night.
And that's where I'm headed. Hopefully not to any snow. I can't believe the weather the last couple days. It's like, this is August? I like how it rolls over the foothills. Nice. So I heard this canyon rocked, but does it roll? Oh, cool. Definitely rocks. Come on, don't unsubscribe. You'd have cracked that joke too. Maybe. Oh, getting some sun there. Nice. Really nice. Oh, yeah, look at that ribbon. Yeah. Next 4 miles. Twisties. Must be some off-road around here. Yeah, this canyon's killer. Get a nice little sawtooth ridge there. Awesome. A little park bench there. Pothole is a gravel volcano spewing out from the ground just to catch unwary motorcyclists. So this view alone is worth the ride. The light at this hour provides really dramatic shadows. I think the guy behind me has a tripod out. I was wondering if I'd be too tired after the ride today. This riding sure is getting a lot more painful the older I get. But I took a lot more breaks, and I checked into my hotel and I hung out there for 30-45 minutes before I rode up here. That probably really helped because it wasn't too bad riding up here. And it was so worth it. Awesome. Definitely getting colder. Oh, hello, Mr. Deer. Couldn't you have waited? There's no one behind me. Oh, whole bunch of little cats. Stay warm. Have a nice sunset.
Guy. If you've never had Tomcat Guy, you're missing out. You've made it this far. It's about time you click that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the latest videos. In episode 3, we head north past Wild Horse Reservoir into Idaho and visit Craters of the Moon. Next time on Ride On.